My name is Shepherd Shonhiwa, and as we sit here, we're at Lidwala Consulting Engineers South Africa. I have been chairman for the last 6 years of the board, and it's an organization that is very involved in civil engineering projects. Governance and leadership are intertwined. They are just two sides of the same coin. So I was in leadership in 1998. That was 4 years after democracy. And I was one of those rising stars. And by then I was Chief Operating Officer of the Sunday Times Group, or Times Media Limited. And that's why the then Chief Executive of the IOD then came to invite me to join the board. Before that, all I knew was leadership of business, leadership in society, but governance itself, I knew very little, except that King 1 had been published, and I had read a little bit about it. But once I joined the Institute of Directors on the council, then of course I became one of the custodians of corporate governance, and from then on the flame just kept growing and growing. So being an IoD member gives me a lot of what I would call silent comfort in what I do. It gives me integrity and a very solid base of knowledge and principles. For instance, as a chartered director, you have to follow a code of conduct based on the 14 competencies of a director. So that begins to shape your leadership style in everything you do. It begins to shape even your place in society and the way you approach things. You look at things from a constructive point of view. What is it that I can contribute to make a better place than I found it? You know, learning is a journey. It never ends. You are learning every day, even if you learn what never to do. And this I learned from a man called Ray Kroc, the man who started McDonald's worldwide in 1986, when I worked for McDonald's, and I was at head office in Chicago, and he lectured to us for an hour. So I've never forgotten that. He said, remain green and growing, otherwise you vegetate and you become yesterday's newspaper.